Waipapa, Papanui-Innes Community Board report to Council. So Emma, as Deputy Chair, you're presenting this today. Thank you very much indeed for waiting, and apologies for the delay. I'm aware that we've got 2 or 3 other community members in the back there that you've been caring for as you've been waiting, so we appreciate that.
Prize, because they must be the best kids in the city.
Only because they're engrossed in screens.
They'll be the best informed kids in the city about intersection improvements,
have had more
won't they?
involvement in local government.
All right, so Emma, thanks for being with us. 10 minutes, over to you.
Kia ora koutou. I'm just going to run through a few of our highlights from the last month. On the 15th of September, we had just a soft opening of the new Sintelburns Pavilion on Sintelburns Park. It was a beautiful sunny day. We had a small crowd of the public come along, and we talked about the history of the building, and we unveiled that beautiful looking plaque that you'll see up in the corner there. And then the public were able to have a walk through of the building. So it was great to be able to celebrate that milestone. The rest of the park still under a work in progress. Hopefully we're going to have the grass usable by December, weather permitting, and ready for winter sports next year. We're planning to have in March a big community celebration with an official opening of the new turf and the pavilion, because it is a well-loved and much well-used park, so we really want to make a big deal out of that. So that'll be hopefully in March. On Tuesday of this week, we had a community meeting in Richmond. The main focus of that was this North Richmond block roadworks. We held a meeting with the same community in June, and it was quite heated and some unhappy people, but we were able, it was good to go back to them with this progress that we have been making. The staff have been working really hard to assess all these roads within this block. Unfortunately, we have had to limit it to this block for now, because we have to start somewhere, and they have come up with a priority list, and the first 3 reinstatements are going to be underway. 2 of them finished before Christmas, and the other one just after Christmas. So that was really positive and encouraging, and we're also working really closely with the new Richmond Residents and Business Association. We've got some great lines of communication with the community through them to us and the staff, so we're going to keep working on that and progressing that. This is something new for us. We had the great seed and plant swap at the Papanui Library earlier last month. This was run over 2 days, and basically the seeds and the seedlings were there for anybody to either swap or just take. And by halfway through the first day, they were pretty much gone, so luckily the staff had kept a few aside and had to go and restock them. So that was really great. We supplied a lot of the seeds and the seedlings, and then Maita 10 Papanui also helped us out with that. So we're really thankful for them, and it's something we'll look at doing again and would encourage others to. And then probably our most exciting thing recently is we finally got to open the Sintelburns time capsule, which was found in the old community centre when it was demolished in 2012, so we've been waiting a while. Inside were copies of the Press and the Littleton Times from July 1920, which is when that building was built, and also a letter in a bottle, which unfortunately we couldn't open on the day. It was stuck inside the bottle, so it took another week for the museum staff to open it. But you'll see there the letter that was in it, which it's written by the Sintelburns Mutual Improvement Association. It names the members who were part of that group when it first built their community building in Dover Street in 1867. And then it goes on to name the members from 1920 who were the ones that did that time capsule. So that was really exciting, and we had the community involved there. We had kids from 2 schools. You'll see Jean there, who's a well-known Sintelburns resident as well. She helped open it. So that was really positive and good to be involved in. That's everything from our slideshow. I would just briefly like to touch on the Main North Road bus priority project, which you are going to be making a decision on today. Just from a community board point of view, we believe this was a very thorough consultation with large numbers of submissions, and changes were made to the plans after that consultation, particularly around the Grasmere Street signals. We had deputations to our board regarding the loss of on-street parking at the Harewood Road end of the project, and our recommendation takes into account the views of residents, businesses and the wider community. We feel we've come up with a recommendation which limits the impacts on businesses in that most heavily parked section between Harewood Road and Winston Ave, while also improving bus travel times. We feel we've listened to our community and are reflecting their view. And I would just like to correct what Generation Zero said earlier. There are, in fact, in the amended bit that we are saying we're asking you to leave the parking, there are actually 9 parks which are currently P30s. I think the 5-minute parks they were referring to were the ones that we have asked to be put in just around the corner on Winston Ave. So yeah, just to clarify that, and we hope you will go with our recommendation on that one. Thanks.
Thank you very much. So as I indicated earlier, just in the interest of time, we'll deal with that Part A recommendation after lunch rather than immediately after this report as we normally would. But thank you very much indeed for that update. Are there any questions for Emma on this report? Pauline, you're happy to move it. Mike, you're happy to second. No questions? Okay, so all those in favour say aye. Aye. Against? That's carried. Thanks very much indeed, and once again, thanks for waiting. Thank you.